Hey, Emma from Speero here. Today I want to show you our research objectives blueprint. The goal of this blueprint is to communicate the different types of research that you could and ideally should be incorporating into your experimentation programs on an ongoing basis. So hopefully this blueprint can help you to plan that research more effectively. So at its core, this blueprint maps out three main research types. So we start with exploratory research. This is the type of research that's aimed at evaluating and exploring the overall user experience. And the goal of this is to identify kind of key barriers to conversion, key areas of opportunity, and to generate new ideas. Then we move on to focused research. This is research that's aimed at digging deeper into a specific issue, theme, topic, or opportunity. Ultimately, in some cases, we need to better understand a problem before we can hope to effectively fix it. So this is where focused research comes in. And then finally, validation research. This involves gathering data to validate a concept or a solution. As you can see on this framework, A/B testing is a form of validation, but there is also a role for some research methods here as well. Then we've mapped out typical research methods for each research type or research objective. However, you need to keep in mind that some user research methods, like usability studies, for example, are quite flexible and you can use them effectively for different types of research objectives. Then we have mapped out the typical cadence. Now, the real cadence is going to depend on how quickly the business that you work within can action outputs from research, so their recommendations ultimately. And this might be outside of your hands to an extent. It involves a range of different factors, including resource from a design and dev perspective, as well as traffic in terms of how quickly you might be able to run an A/B test, for example. But this is kind of typically what we'd expect. 1 or 2 larger exploratory research projects every year. You'll have heard me probably talk before about our Research Excel framework. So that is an example of one of those larger exploratory research projects. This would be followed by quarterly or monthly focused research projects. Ideally, these focused research projects should be born from the exploratory research. So the exploratory research identifies a potential opportunity or issue, and then the focused research goes and digs deeper. This isn't always necessary. Sometimes you can go from exploratory research straight to an A/B test or straight to validation research, but in other cases, you do need to dig a bit deeper. And then finally, validation research, which we'd expect to be much more agile. Think of it in a similar way as you think of your A/B tests. So monthly or weekly. And ultimately, validation research should form part of your ongoing experimentation roadmap. I hope this blueprint helps you to think about how you can incorporate more user research into your experimentation program on an ongoing basis. You can download this blueprint at speero.com/blueprints, and please get in touch in the comments or directly with me on LinkedIn if you have any questions or feedback. Thanks. Bye.